Hello, everybody. I hope all is well. Everybody is doing good. Things are going well. Welcome to the 3S Parlor. Please hit like and please hit share. Welcome to the 3S Parlor. I'm your hostess. My name is Bessie, but they call me Bess. You can call me Bess too. Back with another few gems and nuggets. Things that you can't read about and nobody's really going to tell you. Grandparents would, but a lot of them have passed on, and they didn't leave information. If they did, people just forgot about it or dismissed it or whatever. But today we're going to talk about two types of people: givers and takers. God divided everything in two. There are no gray areas. There's no in between. You're either up or you're down. Anybody hanging nuts. Okay? All right. So hit that like and share button if you don't mind. Givers don't really take, and takers don't really give. Now, everybody are givers and takers by nature. You have to give to your children, you give to your parents, you get help somebody out every now and then. Givers don't really expect anything back from the people they give to, because usually God puts it on their heart to give to somebody. And if He does that, He repays. If you wait for God to repay you, He usually repays you with something you couldn't buy. That's how you know it was him. Out of your obedience. You got to be obedient to find that out, though. Most people move according to their own nature, how they feel and what they want to do. You can't do it like that. Givers, real givers, don't expect nothing back from who they give things to. They expect to be paid back from God. And if He doesn't, it's okay. You still feel good. You don't expect nothing from nobody. Takers will take from people that give to them. Thieves. Not all takers, but most takers would rather take more than they give, as if you're stupid and you don't see what's going on. I can't see that every time we go out to eat, I pay for the food and you leave a tip. Maybe. Maybe you leave a tip, and maybe you don't. Just depends. I'm just saying. So, for you think about, you don't have to use nobody. God put it on somebody's heart to bless you. If God put it on somebody's heart to bless you, accept that blessing and go ahead on about your business. But at some point you should want to reciprocate, because God ain't stupid. Y'all gotta stop. Listen, you can't hide from Him. You can't do nothing to nobody that He don't know nothing about. It ain't like that. Stop doing that. Y'all cut that shit out. So, don't stop trying that. Stop trying, because you're trying God. If God lives in all of us, if you steal from me, you steal from Him. You can't steal from Him. Not pay for it. There's no such thing. We all pay, reaping and sowing. What goes around comes back around. Ain't no surprises. It just ain't none. You're going to get back what you give, and if you ain't putting nothing negative or bad out there, don't look for negative or bad to come back to you. Because if you think hard enough, you can make it happen. Your mind is a powerful thing. It really is. So, okay, now, takers, if you give it to them, they'll take it. If you don't give it to them, they'll take it, because that's what they are. They're takers. They give every now and then, like you're not suspect that they're not givers. If they give you something, they look for something back. Sometimes they give just to receive. Takers. They give you something. Remember when? They don't mind reminding you. Remember when? But they'll let you know. Givers they don't forget, but they don't remind you either. They just walk away. Don't worry, won't be no more incidents or transactions or anything like that. No trading of hands. Don't worry. When they walk away from your ass, they gone. They done gave you a chance to straighten it up. You was feeling so good about messing over somebody that you just kept it going. You want to turn it up. They trying to give you a chance to fix it. You trying to turn it up. You cheat yourself. You cheat yourself. Somebody looking out for you. That ain't every day. Ain't nobody look for somebody to look out for. There are plenty of people in the world. God tells you who to look out for. It's not up to you. I told you I've been through that already. But on the other, you don't know what's on the other side. So it's important to be obedient. Be obedient to God and what he tells you to do. That's the best way to do things, the best way to get things done. Okay? So, givers and takers, you don't want to be, Givers are more comfortable with giving. There's no need to advertise, What they do secretly, God rewards openly. So you have to be careful about presenting your alms before men. You read that scripture in the Bible. If all you want is attention, that's all you're going to get. Don't look for nothing back. It's not going to happen like that. Takers refuse to pay full price. They borrow money from you. If they pay you back, they're gonna keep part of it. They speak in lack, always in need. Not really, but that's what they want you to think. So you keep giving to them like you're not paying attention. Well, we don't have to live like that. God has blessed me. Let me live like I'm blessed. I ain't got no problem with it. My problem is with you trying to take from me. You can't take from me. You take from me. You take from God. Everything in my possession belongs to Him. Everything in your possession belongs to Him. If you're at odds about that, I'm praying for you. It's the best I can do. Okay? All right. Okay, so givers don't take, takers don't give. You can do givers and takers. You're either one or the other. You can't be both. And now, how you know that you're a taker? Because you don't give a lot. You hold back. Givers, here. And God just filter. God give to you, you give to them. God give to you, you give. And then God will hold it. You casting your pearls before swine. Now you're going to get yourself in trouble. So you have to pull back sometimes and wait for God's direction. Because, you cast your pearls before swine. Cast not your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. Now they're going to jump on your ass after they took your shit. So, God forgive me. But I'm just, you know what I mean. Okay? All right. So the gems and nuggets for this time is givers and takers. Takers don't give, givers don't take. We don't do it like that. Okay. Here's what happens. Givers give 1/10 of their time voluntarily, 1/10 of their talent free of charge, and 1/10 of their treasure. That's their tithe, our tithe. You have to pay your tithes. That's between you and God. I ain't giving nobody 10% of my money. It ain't your money. I said that before. I'm saying it again. Everything belongs to God. But for the sake of ownership, God allows you to lease it. Because you pass away, your things get redistributed. That's all. They don't pass away with you. Can't take them with you. You leave them here. So watch your soul is what's important. Watch what you do. Watch how you treat God's people. Everything belongs to Him. Respect Him, His word, His property, and His people, and you can't go wrong. You don't need to take nothing from nobody. If God owns everything, ask Him for what you want. You got to pay your tithes. That's, God, you have good health and good things happen for you. People, I ain't so lucky. Ain't no good luck, really. Your blessings. You get blessed when you are obedient. You get blessed for being obedient. If God tap you on the shoulder and say, don't do that, you say, fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. Okay, well, you're going to get paid for doing it anyway. But if you had just been obedient, you probably would have got more or better than what you think you took from somebody else. Don't do that. That's not a good place to be. Okay? All right. Okay, that's it for today. But please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I'll be ever so grateful. Okay? All right. Thanks again. Be blessed. Stay safe. Think smart. Just take the time to think about things. Think about what you're doing and how it's going to come back to you, because you only get back what you put out there. If you don't put it out there, it won't be coming back to you. Okay? All right. Okay, be blessed. Stay safe. Bye.